something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop. Children, watch that sound. Everybody look what's going down. There's battle lines being drawn, and nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind. Time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Rollin Frost here. Another hero just hit the news. His name is Edward Snowden. Snowden, huh? A den in the snow. Anyway, Roger's still in jail. Been there for years. Justice system? Huh? Laughable, isn't it? Well, you're getting an earful, huh? This is show 864. I'm going to call in a few good predictions here first. That was by Buffalo Springfield, huh? Alright, what you might remember, most of our Neptune predictions is possible flooding in Washington, D.C. And, yeah, it's been raining here for a while. They got flash flood warnings Monday, that's today. And, of course, things have been popping since 666. You know, I think 666 turned out to be the CIA and the National Security Agency. That's who 666 is. Whoa. Okay, a lot of the information you've been learning about the USA, and don't say I didn't get into it with the USA chart. Anyway, it's been going on since 6.6, 6.7, 6.8. Here's 6.8 as they broke the big one with Edward Snowden. I mean, a real hero, huh? And he's now in Hong Kong. But this is close to home. He was in Honolulu. Let me just show you something here that he had to say.
My name's Ed Snowden. I'm 29 years old. I work for Booz Allen Hamilton as an infrastructure analyst for NSA in Hawaii. Those communications will be picked up, depends on the range of the sensor networks and the authorities that that analyst is empowered with. Not all analysts have the ability to target everything, but I, sitting at my desk, certainly have the authorities to wiretap anyone, from you or your accountant to a federal judge to even the president if I had a personal email.
Now for a local prediction. Here's the new moon on May 9th. And if you remember in the astrocartography, there's Jupiter running right through our islands, huh? You might remember that I looked around the actual charts of different places in Hawaii to get a better idea of where that Jupiter hit might be. Jupiter, of course, is Shock, the rain god, huh? And Jupiter is at 1923. And here we are where I live. And the rising sign is at 1942. Wow, that's only 19 minutes off the exact square. And you know what happened? It has rained here ever since, every night, and during the day too. It has rained here right up until the next new moon, which is the June 8th new moon. That's a whole month. I've never seen this kind of rain this sort of year during. Oh boy, it's really something. Yeah, so now of course we got Neptune up at the top. I don't know what that's going to be. That's focused over there on Kauai. But anyway, if you're living around Kona, you will know what I speak. We've had rain every day for just about a month. From the new moon until this new moon is finally slacking off here. Whew. I had some epiphanies the other day. I was watching Anthony Bourdain's travels to different cultures, and then I was cogitating on how it is that I have never had a beard or a mustache. You know why we white males well, all males in American society, British society, shave? Because they made us shave in the war so that we could wear gas masks to protect ourselves against the poison gas. So every soldier in the U.S. and the British Army and everything, they were all issued little razors and told to shave every day, and they were inspected. And that's where it all started. And I have never seen myself in full, no. That's funny. So anyway, to protect yourself from culture jails, as it were, you want to learn as much about real cultures, other people, other countries, what they do as you can. Travel is beautiful. The other epiphany I had is this. Capitalism is not compatible with environmentalism. No. Just look at what's happened. Any effort to get corporations to clean up the asbestos, the tobacco, the pollutants, the water, the air, all of that has been fought tooth and nail by the capitalists. After all, capitalism is built on get yours and the hell with everybody else, get yourself rich. And moreover, it's based on the commons, huh? What are the commons? It used to be a plot of grass where you could keep a cow in the middle of the village for your milk for your kids. But now the commons had turned into the water and the air. And if somebody comes along and says, well, I need 2 cows. I need more than you do. No, I need 4 cows. I got 4 kids. I need more of the commons than you do, huh? I want to use up more of the water, more of the air, that's what capitalism is evolved to. And it's very sad. But, I don't know what we're going to do here. Capitalism is not compatible with environmentalism. I spent my life in OSHA, trying to clean up the workplace, fighting carcinogens. And boy, slowly the capitalists, the pig men, took the tooth out of OSHA. They drowned up the money, no training. They did the same thing with the FDA. It's a joke. I mean, they did the same thing with the EPA. It's another joke. So, we got to redesign some of these institutions, folks. Here's a real serious part of my epiphany. Once I did a bunch of charts on people over at Queen's Hospitals, presumably to pick out the schizophrenics, which I had learned to do very easily. However, I picked out 4 or 5 charts that were not crazy, and you know who they were? Yes, psychiatrists and psychiatric nurses. A lot of psych people have mental interior problems. They have psychological problems, and that's why they start studying the psych. So psychiatrists have a high level of insanity, and they're there to try to figure out what's going on. In the same way, a lot of doctors, get into it because they're sick, and they're trying to discover some way to get themselves better. So a lot of doctors are sick. Policemen carrying guns want to be part of the privileged class. A lot of police have something inside of them where they tend to break the law, so they get into the police business so they know what laws they can break and which not. Here's a biggie. Lawyers. Lawyers have something inside of them where they want to go get more of the commons than other people do. They lack ethics. The internal ethics of these folks is screwed up. And so when they had screwed up internal ethics, they go and study the law, and they get a law degree, so they know, what they can break and what they can't. And so lawyers, yeah, so the whole thing comes back to this too. Very sad. Don't know what to say about it, except we got to change the system here. Paranoia strikes deep. Into your life it will creep. Starts when you... Here, I was trying to get this part of Edward Snowden's speech, and where he's talking about being in Hawaii, making a lot of money, doing practically nothing, living in paradise, he says. And he had to leave his job, all the money, the fat paycheck, can't live in paradise, had to leave his girlfriend, and all of this so that he could, now he's in Hong Kong, but he knows they can extradite him. He's looking to Iceland as a possible place where he might find some safety. But what I'm remarking on, I've been trying to download this and it just stopped. I'm starting to wonder, is this the NSA that just stopped me from downloading Mr. Snowden's speech? Paranoia strikes deep. Ooh, boy. There is some text. At one point he said, we can put a bug in your microwave or your dishwasher. We can implant things, and we know when you're going into the kitchen. Eek! Eek, a bug! Eek! My rectifying of the USA chart brought me to the knowledge and wisdom that the U.S. government has a problem. The problem is the people are Gemini. It's a Gemini government. Okay, they've got Gemini rising here at 5 degrees or 5.5, depending on the method. And Mercury, the ruler, is there at 24 Cancer, 24 degrees of Cancer. The enemy in the chart is Pluto. There it is. Pluto is the bug. Eek, a bug! In this case, the bug is the ruler of the 6th house. It starts with Scorpio here. So our employees, people that are supposed to serve us, are Pluto, NSA, CIA, etc., etc. All these black organizations, and in fact they are the ones, Pluto, that are hurting us the most, opposing our Mercury. Bang, your Verizon is tapped, your internet is tapped. Every time you make a communication, it's recorded. Wow. Eek, a bug. Finally Pluto comes to consciousness, Let's do the sky mirror, I wondered what it was that eclipse meant, that whoever was going to embarrass the USA, squaring Neptune, the secrets, that was an eclipse and they were going to be hurt. I even speculated suicide bombers in a way. Edward Snowden was a suicide because he can't go home. He left everything, fat paycheck for doing very